In today's video, we're going to be building Magnum XL-200 in my Gemini Midway Theme Park Tycoon 2 park. This is going to be a fun one, so let's go. So the first thing we're going to do is lay out terrain blocks everywhere to get a rough idea of the track. And then we're going to start on the actual ride. I'm going to use the corkscrew coaster for this. I feel like it's the best coaster for Magnum XL-200. It uses the same type of track, but not the same car, so it's a compromise. I know I've said in previous times how much I dislike Magnum XL-200, but I just want to say that I rode it again last year with friends, and I would say it's a lot better experience riding it with friends than riding it alone. So the first time I rode it alone, and it was bumpy and terrible, and I was hurting after it. But if you ride it with friends, it's not as bad because it's kind of like funny. Like you're kind of having pain together. And I don't know why, but that's kind of like funny. So it just makes it a more enjoyable experience when you're riding Magnum with friends. So I'd actually say that I would actually rank Corkscrew lower than Magnum. And this recreation is going to be a little bit janky on purpose because the actual coaster is really janky. So you can see there that there is zero heart lining and it banks way before the turn. And that's on purpose because that's how it is in real life. And it actually really hurts right there. That's the worst part of the coaster. So you can also see that I got that track to the perfect like off orange color that looks really terrible. So what I'm doing now is that I'm just testing the coaster, making sure it can get over all the hills, making sure that it's the right speed. And I honestly think Magnum XL-200 should be like removed. I think it's like it and Corkscrew should be the next two coasters to go because Cedar Point is really running out of space. And I feel like they could put so many coasters in the space that Magnum takes up. Like Magnum takes up so much space. Like it's actually ridiculous. Like in the other park we fit so many coasters. This park, we're fitting only 1, 2, 3, 4. We're fitting 4 roller coasters, and Magnum takes up from the front of the park to the back of the park. Like, it is ridiculous how much space Magnum takes up. Now you can see what I'm doing here is I'm going to recreate these fence posts and stuff with primitives so that I can put them at a 45-degree angle for this lift hill. And that is a beautifully recreated fence, if I do say so myself. Looks pretty nice. And I have successfully created all of these poles with primitives now. Some might say I'm pretty good at recreations, and to that I would say, that's kind of what I do, so fair point. So I just realized that the default editor had this at a 136-degree angle and not a 135-degree angle. So I just had to rebuild this whole entire first and second hill. But now it's fixed. So now that I've got all the pillars and all the supports connected up looking nice, I'm going to start work on these tunnels that you go through on the second half. This is going to be tricky. Few things off camera real quick. I extended the supports the whole way along to this first tunnel, and I added these tunnels that you saw. I also added supports under them. It's looking really cool. So now what I'm going to do is speedrun building Lake Erie. Oh my goodness, I can barely tell what I'm deleting or not. There's just so much tan. It's all tan. I can't see. My eyes are literally watering. It hurts. This is giving me flashbacks to the Bush incident with Velocicoaster, which, if you don't know what that is, basically I was doing all of the bushes for the inside of the Raptor paddock or when I was building Velocicoaster. Called over my friend. I was like, dude, I cannot build all these bushes. And so he came over and we were placing bushes and rocks and bushes and rocks forever. And I mean, there was so many bushes and so many rocks. I said, if I have to place any more bushes and rocks, I'm going to turn into a bush or a rock. And so it was just insane. Well, there's the lake. I do want to put down, I forget what it's called. What is it, a water like alternator or something? Yeah. Who even comes up with this name? Alright, so I'm going to put this at the very bottom. And this allows me to change the color of the lake because you can see the whole way down. I want it to be like a little bit darker water. The murky waters of Lake Erie, I guess. So next what we're going to do is on the Theme Park Tycoon 2 workshop, I found this water slide that looks really cool. So I'm going to use this in my park. And if the owner says that he doesn't want me to use that, then that's fine and I will not use that. Wow, that is a lot of primitives. We have used a lot of primitives today, probably the most in any build I've ever done, which is actually a good thing because they're very versatile and they can be used for a lot. I've used primitives on the tunnels here, I've used primitives on the supports, primitives here, so many primitives. Now let's link this all up and make it into a water park. Alright, now that we have the water park done, I'm gonna get started on the station here. And here's what's crazy. I think for the first time in forever, a roller coaster is actually using the default path in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Guys, what a momentous day. Though if you do watch the commercial for it, it looks so cool, like from the 80s. I wish they made roller coaster commercials like they did back then. Those were super cool.
Magnum XL-200. The highest. The fastest. The steepest roller coaster on Earth. Even when you see it, you won't believe it. Get to the point.
Well, that is Magnum that I've built. I built the station, looking very nice, even though it's a pretty weird station. That is Magnum XL-200 and the water park. In the next video, we will be building Gemini over in this area, and then filling out all the flat rides that are along this corridor, and completing the park. So the next episode will be the last episode for this park. I'm Coasters and Keys. Thanks for watching.